Hey guys, we are out here in the garden, honey. It is late. It's November 6th. We worked all day. It's been quite a day. And we just decided we're gonna just do a little bit of yard work. I originally wanted to actually cut the grass one final time for the season, but I think we're gonna hold that off. Maybe I'll get that done on Sunday, but we'll see if the light holds out. Chelsea's actually over here pulling out some of the dill. It's drying out anyway. And do you guys like her dress? Chelsea made this. Show them your dress. Show the people. It's her little house on the prairie dress, her little gingham outfit. What we're gonna do today is actually clear up the garden just a little bit. We have some plans to get this peppers all taken out. Are you okay? Yeah, there's a gnat cloud over in the grass too. They're just out here doing their thing. And then we're gonna get the peppers taken care of, and then we're gonna get the tomato taken care of. And by taken care of, I mean rip them out. It's the end of the season. They're growing cold dead and sad looking. And I'll give you a quick update of everything real quick. So here our little strawberry patch. It's really doing a number. So we're gonna leave that alone. Those will die out on their own, and then they'll grow back next year, and we'll have more strawberries. Further in the bed, we've got our kale. We do have some critters munching on it, but it's still growing in strong. So we may get some pepper spray together and look into maybe some options for keeping that nice and clean. We got collard greens here that we're going to keep an eye on as well. So these are part of our fall crop, but this one looks like it's really been munched on. So I think what we'll do is some research on some natural pesticides, what we can do out here. Sadly, the watermelon is done, guys. We knew it wouldn't last very long, but you got this puppy still out here. We'll go ahead and take care of this, and then we'll just clear out the rest of this debris. And either we'll leave this be, or maybe we'll throw in some more seeds here if we want to add to the fall crop. We've got our turnips over here. These are looking good. These look like they're growing a little bit stronger than the kale and the collard greens on that end, but they're looking really nice. Again, we might have to look into some natural pesticides for these, but happy with how they're looking. This is the sad pepper side of the garden. You got a little gnat cloud here. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's pretty gross. But Chelsea's working on clearing out the peppers now. The idea is to go ahead and take them all out and then harvest what we can, if there's anything here to harvest. I see a couple of things we might be able to get to, like some Tabasco peppers, and maybe a couple of peach rush peppers, sweet peach rush. We'll see about those. This bed over here is still pretty empty on this last end. And then we have the, what is this? Mustard greens. So our mustard greens are still in here. These are probably growing the fastest out of all of the fall crop that we put in this year. But those are looking great. Okay, to continue on our tour, kids, these are the sad end of the tomatoes. We're gonna get rid of those. It's a wrap. You can see they've got a lot of damage on them. It's just getting too cold out here for these guys. So we're gonna harvest what we can and then get rid of the rest. And then here, we don't have any heads on our broccoli or cauliflower yet, but they're growing strong still. Along with the other crops, we might want to do a natural pesticide, so we'll keep you guys in the loop on what we decide with that. I'm just seeing a couple of munchy spots here just to keep them safe so we can harvest as much as possible. We were just found out from another video that you can eat the broccoli and cauliflower leaves, which I think it's funny because we never knew that. We're learning a lot, so that's pretty cool. We do have this pepper spray bottle that we put together at the end of the season. We'll have to see if that's still good and viable, but maybe that's something that we can use to spray on these guys. But that's a bit of our update, and so we're gonna just get to it. We won't be out here too long. Like I said, it's already getting dark. So we're essentially just gonna pull these things out. Just gonna take care of the peppers while I take care of the tomato, and then we'll go from there. guys. It really is a quick process. We're just really clearing it out. So I've got our tomatoes pretty clear. Our tomato patch pretty clear. There were some that fell down in here, and I kind of just pushed them in so they can kind of compost themselves and buried them so that we can kind of feed this soil a little bit naturally, which would be kind of nice. It was only a couple, so I didn't think it would make a big huge difference, but it is getting quite dark out here, so I wanted to just get a little bit of footage showing you guys what we were able to accomplish, and then I'll take a quick look at what Chelsea's doing. So Chelsea's pulling out these peppers, and it's funny because we're noticing that there was like a plant. What did you call them? Bulgarian carrot pepper plant? Bulgarian carrot peppers that we never actually harvested because they were more in the center, so we never were able to get to them.
The plant, look how tiny it is compared to like this
compared to everything else. Hold that still so you can see.
This is disrespectful.
Yeah, there's the Bulgarian pepper plant. Yeah, that one, and then this huge one here is like a huge serrano that kind of took over the whole thing. So we're learning, I think, just understanding how to space a little bit better, which I think is interesting because we did use the square foot method in all of the beds, but this one, I think, even though we kind of followed it true to the science, we're just learning what works better in these beds.
That's just one person's method, so
yeah, exactly. So we're kind of developing our own method in these beds. So like I said, it's getting dark, so I want to help Chelsea clear out the rest of this, but I wanted to just get you guys a quick look. And so I'll turn the camera back on if we are able to get to planting garlic tonight. We'll see. It is getting a little bit dark. I may at least go ahead and pour out the compost to get them prepped in those areas, but I'll keep you posted. It may just pour over until another day. I'll definitely make sure you guys are here when we plant the garlic. But in case you're not, or in case something comes up and it gets too dark, just want to say thank you so much for jumping in on this quick video and watching us turn over the garden. All right, see you guys later. Take care. Hey, coming at ya. So I think the last time we left you, it was dark outside. We were harvesting all the rest of the tomatoes and the peppers. So right now we're actually gonna finally throw in the garlic. We're turning over the garden today for, I think this is like fall garden, the last part of the actual turnover. And then we'll just keep you guys updated. But then the next time we come through, it'll just be to harvest. Yeah. So today we woke up, we got some brunch, and we did a little bit of woodworking. We're working on a pegboard for my room that's gonna be circular and spray painted black. So that'll be pretty cool. There's Pilot, chilling. Chelsea's already in here, getting this turned over. But it's looking good. So again, we had those same compost from last time. Until we get our own compost really together, we're gonna just use this. So we're mixing that in, not too much, but really just laying it over the top to give it a nice little addition of some nutrients. And then we're going to be putting these garlic bulbs, these right here, we're going to be putting these into the ground. So we have those, and then we have these. We have quite a few. Then we're going to make a quick decision to see if we want to put anything else in the ground for now. If not, we'll just leave it be. And we actually have quite a lot out here already. We have the mustard greens. These are growing pretty big now. We're really excited to see those flourishing, looking good. So those will be right next to the garlic. This is again the old potato bed. And then we have on this side the turnips. So these are looking good. These are our turnips. Then we have our collard greens here, and the kale down there right next to the strawberries. So that's what's going on in the garden today. That's another compost thing that if we decide to grow some, throw some carrot seeds in, we might fix up where these peppers used to be, pour in that compost and throw the carrots in, but we'll let you guys know if we decide to do that. For now, let's get going on the garlic.